You will not go back to any of those other products because and the demonstrations, and if you're leaving to go somewhere, don't. Stay there because you have to see these demonstrations to see the comparison of how this works. Over 2.5 million, that's here, right?
Yes,
that's here. So, I mean, that's a lot.
Yes.
And you're getting 2 different products with this today at an incredible price. It's an exclusive configuration. We have it on sale. You're not only getting the 32 ounces, obviously, of your SuperFast Drain Cleaner, but you're also going to get the Microbial Maintenance, which I know I've never had the pleasure of presenting before. Both of them from $49.99, $39.99. And you can see, how many is that already? Wow, 2,300 spoken for.
Yes.
And to me, you know, this is where you go. Here at HSN, we have a promotion that starts, it runs from midnight to midnight. Once you spend $75, we ship everything to you for free.
Oh, nice.
So maybe you shop for our Today Special I'm wearing, you shop with Anthony, but once you spend, you know, you buy 2 of these, you spent your $75, we ship everything for free.
I love it.
Which we love. But okay, I'm
Free
obsessed with this product. This product is remarkable.
It is remarkable, and the reviews show it.
Yeah,
the product speaks for itself. I'm gonna get right into it, but just like Bobby Ray was saying, the SuperFast, it's industry leading. It's a drain cleaner, not a drain opener. You get up to 6 applications with that, okay? And then the SuperFast, I'm sorry, the Fast Flow Super 7 is a microbial maintenance, and you get another 16 applications with that. You'll love the design on the bottle. You can fill that little reservoir up 16 times.
I see that. And by the way, 2 choices, right? We have it available in lemon, fresh, or eucalyptus.
Love it, love it. All right, come on down here so I can get right into it.
I've
got to show you what's going on.
I know, I love this.
I just said SuperFast is industry leading when it comes to opening your drain lines, but this isn't a drain cleaner, it's a drain opener. What that means to you is it opens the drain line and it cleans the drain line squeaky clean where there's nothing sticky or oily left behind. I want you to think about this. When you get this home, don't use the whole bottle. All you need is 4 to 6 ounces down the drain. Look at this degreasing technology right here. 4 to 6 ounces is all you need. And this has an accelerated formula. It's gonna work in seconds. It doesn't take 30 minutes like the consumer products from the store. It starts to work in 10 seconds. Now SuperFast turns your hair into foam. It turns the food into foam. It turns all the dirt, grease, and oil in the drain line. It breaks it down into foam. This dynamic situation is called saponify. When our formula comes in contact with anything oil behind a drain line, it breaks it down into foam. Now that foam breaks down into a liquid. You give it about 10 minutes, then you run hot water for 5 minutes. That drain line, it comes back, and it comes back squeaky clean.
I know, and everything smells, because that's sometimes you go in the kitchen and go, what smells? 9 times out of 10, it's the drain.
Yes, yes. You leave the house, you come back, you smell something, it's the drain line. It's 500,000 particles of bacteria per square inch in the drain line of the kitchen sink. It's known as the dirtiest place in the whole house. Now, these consumer products, I want to paint a picture for you. When you have a clog at home, you put yourself in a panic state of mind. You're panicking, you'll do just about anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything to get that drain line open.
We can recognize these bottles.
When you run out to the local store and get a consumer product like this, you're doing more damage than good. Let me explain. Products like these are highly corrosive. They may contain acid, they may contain ammonia, bleach, or all the above, even animal fats in there. Now, what happens is they tell you to pour half that bottle down a drain. I want you to think about this.
Yeah,
that's
the cost right off the bat, half the bottle.
And that's a lot of chemicals you're putting in your home. No. 90% of the chemicals, they trinkle, they ooze, they creep, they get right past the clog, and it all ends up down here at that curve unit. You see, this curve unit, it's designed to hold fluids to keep odors from coming back up and permeating through your house, but the chemicals sit there building heats of up to 180 degrees Fahrenheit.
God, look at, and nothing, like, it hasn't even touched it.
Just sitting there, making heat. Now, I want you to think about this. Heat's not good for the drain line. It's cold out right now up north. It's cold all over the country. Your drain lines are cold too. When your drain lines go from extremely cold to hot fast from the chemicals, it'll crack. Here's an animation for you. Let me explain this for you.
Do it.
So you're pouring things down the drain line, whether it's hot or a room temperature. What happens is these materials, they come in contact with a cold or a cool pipe. What'll happen is it'll harden and solidify on you right away. Now you need a proprietary formula like our SuperFast, something that's gonna break it down without the heat. You don't want heat in your drain line because you know what a cracked drain line would, it could mess up your whole year.
Yeah, okay,
it could cost you $10,000. To dig up the sidewalk and get out to the drain. Oh no. So do yourself the biggest favor, use the proprietary formula, one that doesn't make the heat. The one that turns it all into foam, the SuperFast.
SuperFast does it. And look, it's done nothing. And you put, like I said, they tell you put half the bottle in there.
Right.
So just that, to me, the cost of that alone, because what you're getting today over here, both. So you're not just getting the SuperFast, you're also getting our microbe treatment that we're going to tell you about.
Yes.
But if you, I will speak for myself, if you have never tried this before, you just have to get it home and use it. I mean, like I said, what do you pay for a plumber just to have him come to the door, to walk to the door, right?
Can I tell you?
Yeah.
Service call, it's called. And when they come and knock on your door, it could be $100, but it could double, it could triple around the holidays. If something happens on Christmas.
That's always when it happens.
Yeah, that is. So SuperFast is designed to break down last week's food, last month's food, even last year's food. It's hardened and solidified in your grime. So if you have an old buildup clog at home, it doesn't matter how old and how solidified that is, SuperFast is going to get the job done. No need to grab the plunger. No need to get a snake and put all that wear and tear on your drain lines. My dad always taught me, he said, son, you gotta work smarter, not harder. Use the application, let the product do the work so you don't have to.
And I'm not using half the bottle.
Right. 4 to 6 ounces. 4 to 6 ounces,
but I want you to just look across here, because this was the SuperFast, the one in the end was the SuperFast, this was the one in the red bottle, we all know that, and look, nothing, absolutely nothing has happened. So you're right, all of that solution is just sitting there in the drain. Hot water activated, right?
Well, hot water is going to flush everything through the drain line. So let me tell you this. Everything's been suspended free from the inside of the drain line. It's all been broken down by being saponified. Now, you run hot water, and you run it for up to 5 minutes, and you can see everything's coming right out of there. It's passing through the drain, which leaves your drain squeaky clean, where there's nothing sticky or oily in there left behind to attract a new clog. So you just run that hot water for up to 5 minutes.
Squeaky clean. That's all you do. And the smell, I mean, that's what really the first thing that I noticed, and I honestly never thought about, but there is such a big difference in the smell afterwards.
Okay. Yep. So Bobby Ray, you at home, look at this. Okay, this, it may look a little bad, but I got to explain something here.
Okay.
The inside of the drain line of the kitchen sink, that's what this is. This is known as the dirtiest place in the whole house. This is that smell that you're smelling when you come back home from somewhere and you have a stench in your house. It's because things are breaking down and fermenting. You may have an infestation down in the foundation of your drain line because bugs and critters feed on that. Now, I say that to say this. You gotta eliminate that food source so the bugs and the critters don't multiply.
Exactly.
This big hunk of oil byproduct represents last week's food, last month's food, even last year's food. Now, 4 to 6 ounces is all you need. Let that go to work. Work smarter, not harder. You'll be glad you did. Look at what it's doing right in front of your eyes. Accelerated formula. That means it works on contact. You don't wait 30 minutes for this one. Not like the red bottle, the gray bottle, the yellow bottle from the store. 10 seconds it goes to work. Within 10 minutes you hear your drain lines burping and gurgling. Then you hear that suction sound. I know. That's what you want. If your drain line, if you don't hear that when you run water, then there is a problem, okay? Because you always want to hear the drain doing that.
And by the way, this is 32 ounces.
Yes.
So when you talk of 4, you're looking at minimum like 8 ounces. I mean at least 8 applications.
That's right.
6 to 8 applications.
And I want to talk about, before we get to the hair, I want to talk about this. So after you've opened the drain line and cleaned it with the SuperFast, now you can maintenance the drain lines with our Fast Flow Super 7. And this is different. There's a huge demographic of people in the world that are into natural products. This is a natural product, no chemicals at all. Now, this has enzymes in it. Okay, it's actually microbials. Microbials are enzymes. And the way that this works, the dynamic way that it works by digesting. Okay, so I'm going to show you this. Now, you fill the application in a bottle. A little reservoir fills up when you squeeze it. You pour that into a cup of water. These microbials, okay, they go down into the drain line and they start to digest. And when they digest, they multiply into billions. Billions of microbials that keep on digesting and digesting and digesting till the clog is broke down. Now, this is specifically designed for your dishwasher, your laundry machine, your garbage disposal, because there's drain lines on each one of those devices.
Right, exactly.
And have you had a stinky dishwasher before?
What? Yes.
A stinky laundry machine?
Many times.
Oh, it's terrible. And you do a couple loads of and you're wondering why the clothes smell so bad.
Right, you keep trying.
Here it is right here. Maintenance and clean those machines.
And we've now, I mean, this is an exclusive configuration also.
Yeah, just for you at home.
Just for you. So if you're like me and you're already familiar with the drain, but you've never tried the microbe,
best
absolutely.
of both worlds.
Yes. And you only use, so you just fill up just a tiny little bit, right? Just that little section at the top.
That's it. So here, I'll just go since
squeeze it up.
You unscrew this cap here on the reservoir. You see that little reservoir? You guys at home? Now you unscrew that, then you put a hole in the foil, you squeeze it until that little reservoir fills up.
Oh, and there's your application. Oh,
That's right.
That's perfect.
You can squeeze it all you want. It's not going to overfill either, okay? You'll love that. So that's your application that you pour right into a cup of water. That one's water activated.
No, okay, gotcha.
I want to get right into the culprit of your clogs at home.
Yep.
You
Would
ready
it be
for
this?
It's that
All
beautiful hair that you got, Bobby Ray. All that beautiful hair. Listen, you take a good look down the inside of your drain lines. It's coated with fats, oils, and greases. You wash your hair, you wash your pets one time, and think about this. That hair goes down there and sticks to the walls, and it just keeps building and building and building till there's a nest of hair that's completely choking out your drain lines. I say that to say this. We have one of the only hair dissolving formulas in the country that we know of here at HSN. If it's pet hair, if it's human hair, take a look at this. I have this hair here in this bowl, and I'm gonna put some about 4 to 6 ounces into the bowl, and I wanna show you a time-lapse video because it actually takes 10 minutes for pet hair, for human hair, fuzz, lint, even fur that's in your drain. It breaks it down into foam in 10 minutes. And remember the term, saponify. That's the action that's taking place. It's turning it into foam like it's designed to do. Now that you run the hot water, it all passes through the drain line.
Perfect. And I tell you, that's a lot of, because between myself and I have a flat-coated retriever who also has dark black hair.
My goodness.
So you're right. That is the difference in the drain. And the drain, like in the shower.
You can't afford not to have it.
No. Oh my gosh, I would never be without it. But I'm excited with the micro one today too.
So did you see what just happened there? You in these situations you have at home, these clogs, you know, maybe you have standing water. We have a perfect consistency in our product. It weighs heavier than water. You pour that into water, it goes right through the water down to the clog with the consistency. And with that accelerated formula, it starts to work on contact. You're not gonna wait 30 minutes. You give this 10 minutes. And like I said, the drain line's burping, it's gurgling, things are starting to go down.
I was thinking too, if you happen, for people out there who happen to have like bed and breakfast.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
No
This is your best friend, right? Because invariably the challenges come with all the drains when nobody's around.
I want to do a side-by-side.
Okay,
and these
perfect.
test tubes right here represent the bigger lines, the drain lines that are 6 inches, 8 inches big, that go from under your house, out to the sidewalk, down to the city sanitation. Test tube number 2, I'm going to do 4 to 6 ounces. Remember, you don't need the whole bottle. Test tube number 1, this yellow bottle, it says on the back to pour half the bottle. I want to turn it up a notch for you guys at home. I'm going to pour the whole bottle, and this is what's happening here. You see how it's coming up out of there? This is actually what happens at home. You pour that down there. These products are corrosive. They make heat. When it makes heat, things start to expand in your drain line. When things expand, it starts coming back up into the tub. It starts coming back up into the sink.
That's what that is, because I've seen that
My goodness, could you imagine, you know, having to wash the dog and you got chemicals coming back up and it's just a big old
awful.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, look at that one.
Look at that.
SuperFast breaks it down. It's not exploding. It's imploding. It's breaking it down. There's no heat index. That's what you love. It's not heating up the drain lines. Remember, it's cold out. Your drain lines are cold too. When their drain lines go from extremely cold to hot fast from the chemicals, you're gonna have a big problem. We don't want those kind of problems.
No, and you know what? There's no comparison. I mean, when you look at this, and oh my gosh, we talk about, what, 25 million sold, but I know how many people that are watching right now that know the product, but if you've never tried it, maybe you're flipping through the channels for the very first time, you have 30 days, but it's like the first time you use it, like you notice the difference. Like I said, you listen to the gurgle, but the smell is what I can really tell. And by the way, all you do is choose your lemon, your fresh, or your eucalyptus. You're getting both of them today. You're getting the 32 ounces of the SuperFast for the drain, and then you're also getting the Super 7 microbial maintenance with this, so super.
So I'm gonna do another test tube. If you guys at home are just tuning in, SuperFast has an accelerated formula. Okay, that means it works on contact. You're not waiting 30 minutes. Now, when you get this home, don't use the whole bottle. All you need is 4 to 6 ounces. And what it's designed to do, this is the degreasing. This is the science right here. SuperFast is designed to turn the hair into foam. It turns the food into foam. It turns all the dirt, grease, and oil in the drain line. It breaks it all down into foam, and there you go. Now, that foam is designed to break down into liquid. You give that about 10 minutes. Then you run hot water, and you run it for about 5 minutes. That drain line comes back squeaky clean every time you do it. So I'm going to go ahead and run the drain line now for you so I can just tie this all together for you. Everything's been suspended free from the inside of the drain line. It's all been broken down by being saponified. Now you're running hot water, and you're running it for about 5 minutes, up to 5 minutes anyway, and everything inevitably passes right through the drain. Look at that, all the sticky, oily mess in there.
Yeah, you
the
can
buildup
see it.
that starts the clog, that little bit of stuff right there, it eventually all passes through the drain line, and that clog is never coming back again.
Yay!
Yeah. I love it.
Oh my God. And you know what I find? That I used to have to, with the red guy,
yes.
I used to have to clean the drain more frequently.
Yes.
I don't have to do it as frequently with the SuperFast. Is that because it's, why? Is that just because it's doing the job better?
Well, this consumer products, they contain the corrosive materials, and there's animal fats in there. When you have animal fats are very sticky or very oily, and that oily, sticky residue, like that buildup, that's where the clog starts to form. It starts to build and build and build, and the hair sticks to it. The hair sticks to it, more grease sticks to it.
So you're not really ever cleaning it with the other products?
No, it's a temporary fix. I have so many friends that say they use these guys here, and then it worked, and then that clog came back.
Yeah,
no good.
Like pretty fast. That's we don't want that.
So when you're done opening the drain line, and then you're going to maintenance and clean that drain line with our Fast Flow Super 7, the microbial maintenance. And you can use it weekly, bi-weekly if you want, and you get 16 applications. Now here we go one more time. SuperFast is designed to break down last week's food, last month's food, even last year's food that's hardened and solidified in your drain line. It's gonna break it all down into foam within a 10-minute period. And you'll love that. You're not waiting. You'll love that you're not waiting 30 minutes. You're not waiting 20 minutes. Within 10 seconds, it starts to work to break down all that grease, grime, and oil in the drain line.
Wow. Okay, and by the way, I wanted to remind you, and we have only like about 4 minutes remaining, very popular today, only 5 flex pay. So 5 flex pay, I keep saying, really? And so it's $8 to get this set home. You always have the full 30-day return policy to go right along with it. 822-755. And I do want to remind you also about our last item that we just had for everyone. We're going to remind you in a second, that grill and oven set that is definitely going to be on its way to my home. There it is, $24.95 is your price on that. And we still have, listen, we still have a lot of people, over 1,000 spoken for in this hour. Nice. We still have people buying that, buying the SuperFast. It's like, get it all.
Yeah, get it while the getting's good, because this is a good deal. You're getting the best of both worlds, okay? You're gonna be able to open your drain lines, clean them, and then you can maintenance with the Fast Flow Super 7. Remember, the Fast Flow Super 7 is a microbial maintenance cleaner, okay? It is specifically designed to digest the grease and oils in your drain line, but you can use it. It's for the dishwasher, it's for the garbage disposal, it's for the laundry machine. If you're not maintenance and cleaning those machines, that's why they start to smell.
I've never cleaned a washing machine.
Yeah, I know. But you know, one day you learn, and you're like, okay, this needs maintenance and cleaned. Okay, so when you get this home, super fast, don't use the whole bottle, 4 to 6 ounces. I'm gonna pour this down the drain, but before I do that, let me explain something. You see this designer sink here? Maybe you have nice stuff like this at home. You'd think twice before you put something corrosive down that designer sink that you spent all that money for. It would etch the glass, it would rust out the fixtures. Watch this. SuperFast won't do none of that. You pour 4 to 6 ounces down the drain, it starts to go to work. Take a look down below. 4 to 6 ounces, nothing's getting damaged up top.
Here it is.
Down below, it's going to work to break down the toothpaste, the hair products, the conditioners, the lotions, the potions, the body oils, the dead skin cells that build up on the inside of there. And while you're down there, look at this drain lines that it's safe for. You can use this on older homes, newer homes, galvanized steel, PVC, that represents the air conditioning lines here. You know, the air conditioners run so much here in Florida, you got to maintenance those. Copper, brass drain lines, septic tanks, the boat community, you love it on the black tank, the gray tank, the RV community, the same thing, black tank, gray tank. This is safe to use in any one of those applications.
Wow. And again, woohoo! So 822-755 is your number, and $39.95, again, your price today. And keep in mind, you're getting both. You're getting the 32 ounces of the SuperFast Drain Cleaner, and then you're getting the 16-ounce bottle of your microbial maintenance as well. So your choices, and I think the lemon, again, is the most popular. Lemon, fresh or eucalyptus, and you get them both. And oh my gosh, $9 on any, $8 on any credit card today with FlexPay, 5 Flex.
That's a good deal.
It's a really good deal.
To get them both, I mean, we did this perfectly for you. Open the drain lines, clean them with the SuperFast, maintenance with the Microbial cleaner. I want to come back over here because, you know, earlier we went and test tube